Welcome back everyone to the CETI channel, and now I am joined by a very esteemed gentleman who will be conversing with us for the next 5 minutes. Mr. Mareef, if you could please introduce yourself for my audience.
Good morning everyone. My name is Syed Mohammad Miftauddin Mareef. I have done my bachelor's in computer science and engineering from Mukhaffamja College of Engineering. Currently I am pursuing my MTech in cybersecurity from Usmania University.
Cybersecurity, that is a very fascinating field you have chosen, Mr. Mareef. So tell me, what exactly in cybersecurity do you focus on?
In cybersecurity, we usually protect organization systems, find vulnerabilities. In cybersecurity, there are many subfields, usually pen testing and social engineering and digital forensics. Currently, I am focusing on pen testing.
Pen test. Could you say a bit more about pen testing?
In pen testing, we usually try to break systems, company systems and softwares, try to find vulnerabilities in an ethical way. Means there are two types of hackers, an ethical one and unethical one. An ethical one was that from the outside he tried to find vulnerabilities, exploit them in an unethical manner, destroys company data and release on dark webs and all those unethical steps. In an ethical hacker would find those vulnerabilities, exploit those, and then report to the company to better not found by any other.
So this ethical hacker, are they paid to do this, and are they doing this out of charity? I mean, why would I go to a random website, test their security and then tell them how to do it? That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, there are two types of ethical hackers. In one type is the ethical hacker would be a part of a company. Usually nowadays companies are hiring hackers to find their systems vulnerabilities and all.
Okay, Mr. Mareef, let me cut you short for a bit. So now you've spoken to me about ethical hackers. I want to know what your position is. Like a lot of these scams that happen, which are not necessarily cyber security per se, but we are seeing more simpler scams, like say I'm part of an office, I've recently joined, I have been given an email address, I will get a mail, a phishing mail saying that I'm your boss. I will not check what the email ID is and see whether that's actually my boss's account, and that email is asking me to give 10,000 rupees. In such a situation where it's not so much more about the system as it is about the individual employee, how would someone in your profession aim to rectify this problem?
Yeah, that we call social engineering. Usually the person, the bad person would try to find a person who are not aware of these things. They pretend to be a company employee or anyone trusty person, and before that they will know about the person who are they targeting. Means they want to know where the people usually, what sites usually these people go on, and usually they do the word call is open source intelligence. Means the attacker would
So how does the attacker get all this information? Shouldn't
from the social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, they try to find those people from the social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and then from that they find the phone numbers and these all the things.
So whose fault is it? Is it the fault of the cybersecurity engineer that something like this is happening? Or is it the fault of the employee for just simply not being very sharp and aware?
First of all, it's the fault of an employee not being aware of these things.
But don't you think, as someone who's joining a company, the onus is on the cybersecurity professional to let them know that these are the possible scams that are there? I mean, if you're, so from what I'm understanding is, all you're doing is making a system. But don't you think your job goes beyond making a system, making your employees aware that these are the different threats that there are?
Yeah, nowadays most of the companies before hiring or after hiring would keep some classes or something that to get aware about the employees what could be happen, and in those classes they will teach nowadays the phishing, how to identify the phishing emails, how to identify that these.
Well, I'm so sorry to cut you short, Mr. Mareef. It was a pleasure having this conversation with you, and hopefully we can continue this again. Thank you.
Thank you.